I just said that. But, really, it's called the slaughterhouse. Today, we'll be killing as much of these guys as fast as possible before the timer runs out. Keep in mind. Alrighty then. Well then, I'm afraid I was close to death. Okay, well then. Today has been a nice day. I'll give you a second. I won't be surprised if it's such a friend. Like I'm not even surprised, but hold on. We'll be going back to what we were doing in just give me a second. Alright. I'm back. But I was close to death. We're gonna keep on doing this until I die. Those ones are always a trouble.
Did you like what I sent that voice message?
Wait, you sent something?
Yeah, he didn't even look at it.
I was paying attention to this. And
yeah, I sent you something.
And that's how you do that. Let me just quickly walk over here. First off, you saw off with the head. Good. What I'd like to do is go for the arms first. If you cut both arms,
oh wow,
you'll be able to.
So July 30 is my friend's birthday. It's Vincent's birthday in 12 days or 11 days.
Well then, better send my condolences. Say happy birthday. Who knows? But anyways,
get on.
Well, I guess I better say happy birthday in those times. I'm not even sure if I can. But anyways, alright. The slaughterhouse, I guess I'll call this. Because
check what I sent you, it's pretty
because we're
funny.
slaughtering every single person. Not now. I'm starting what I'm gonna call the slumber house.
Funny. It's funny.
Sorry, I'm kind of
funny.
Katanas are sometimes hard to use. Must admit. There you go. That's how you do that part. Sorry guys, but I need to check something that my friend sent. I can only tell what you were gonna send me was something from TikTok. By the way, I'm a Redditor. and
You
99%
mean
of
YouTube?
no, I'm a
No, the thing I
pine.
sent you from YouTube.
Look at all this. This is how we process the meat. First, we cut off the heads. That's where the really, that's where most of the chewy parts are from. We would normally cut off the heads, and then cook them up after we chop them up. I'm the guy who does it. Instead of calling ourselves the slaughterhouse, we're the slumber house. The company named us that, but they allow me to do this every day.
Oh, I know what happened.
Wow. Sometimes the samurai sword doesn't work. That's why I like to go with Old Faithful. Oh wow. Well. Anyways, but I'd usually go with this. Keep in mind, some of them. What the? Keep in mind, some of them are quite a bother. You could use whatever you want to customize your slaughterhouse. Back then, they used to call this place. They used to use human meat at the compound, but then I came up with the suggestion, why don't we eat some old zombies? And they all said, let's give it a try. And because of me making the plan, well, more like just asking them. Sometimes when the day goes bad, I'm forced to do that. But sometimes in some good days, I'll be able to kill. I'll be able to do some things. But I'm not here to try and be humble. I mainly picked this job. Well, more like they forced me to do it, but contract says I should do it. They told me to stay here in the graveyard, collect zombies, and then they ship and then some people will come. They'll come, collect the body. Sometimes we can get a real nuisance of people that ask for.
To answer your question, probably over 10.
I basically asked the people who work at my job if I could just collect the scraps, basically stuff on the ground. And if I could just eat the food I find on the ground. Sure, some of this might be radioactive, but it keeps me fed. Sometimes they can do amazing stuff. Here's one collection. After every end of these rounds, they'll take them away after these ends. That's why you see no more heads and bodies. Normally they would just throw the bodies into the river, or
You know, Elon Musk is making a super fast internet Wi-Fi thing.
well, it's Elon Musk. Elon Musk.
He can achieve anything.
He's people like that are high nuisance. That's why I ask. I'm a type of guy that loves to use this guns, but I also love using this.
What the fuck?
Some people call me insane sometimes. Some people
You are.
don't. How am I insane?
Yes.
Explain to me, why am I insane?
Yes.
There is always a nuisance. Now these infection ones, they said I should really terminate the infected ones
Yes.
instead of eating it, because they say it's crap. Sometimes I think, hell no. Tell them it's what?
Costs $100. High.
Sometimes I get saved by the bell, sometimes I don't. Ah! Alright. Before I die, right? Which is definitely gonna happen, I might have to end it here. Or will I? That was my backup. Ah, God! My backup plan was my entire plan was just to jump down and run far from home, but that couldn't happen. Of course it couldn't. It always doesn't. What I just, all that food I had, those were the ends. Those were after they
I'm gonna just play some
cooked
Siege.
it. Anyways, gotta run. But this job has some good things. Where did the gun go? There it is. Sometimes I love this job, sometimes I don't. It's a mix. Sometimes on my payoff, sometimes I get paid. Sometimes the arms are good too. They give me crafting materials and they basically show me what I could buy off the list, board, and when I choose what I want, they make it for me and then they send it. But look at this. Sometimes they'll bring me to different places, sometimes they don't. I hope at least something happens here. Sometimes I could find weapons, like assault rifles on the ground. Well, assault rifle crafting stuff. That's always. I figure out it's completely useless to try and get those. Sometimes they give me better health care when I pick those upgrades. I know you see stuff like this. There we go, back to my original job. Let me just... They for some reason say don't go for... They sometimes say, hey, everything's going well. They never bring me off my job, of course. But sometimes they say some very weird stuff like we're gonna replace you with someone better. And I think blasphemy. Because no one will really actually go for this. Really. It must be. Like normally I could find some blueprints, I could send it over to my bosses, and then they could make it so I could get it if I need to. They have future tech, and yet they won't let me get a day off by teleporting me. They say it's too dangerous. You could be killed by something, and I think that's insane. Oh yeah, by the way, this place, I'd call it, some people call me crazy for doing this. 99% of the people who eat the food, but they don't know that. All I tell them is that they send me. All I tell them is that they send me to take care of some business, and I tell them this fake mission where I was meant to where they send me out to kill all the zombies so they could secure a perimeter here. But honestly, they don't realize that what they're eating is this stuff here. Sometimes they give me little stuff like that. I'm antagonizing them. Those guys, these armored guys, are quite the nuisance, but hate it when that happens. I'm gonna pop my pills. Me not so good. Look at all these tasty heads. They're just fresh with brain matter. Alright. Anyways, this will be the last round before I head home. Normally that explodes when after throwing or even toss like that. Maybe it did explode, it just missed the Look at all these tasty heads. Who wouldn't want them? Whenever I run out, I always go for the extras. Stuff like that happens. Sometimes they tell me to get back to work, even though I tell them I am at work. They call me a slack job because I rarely do anything, and I tell them I have a job, and then they say, "Oh yeah, where?" That's a good eye. That brain matter is always so. It has a bitter taste, but everyone eats it because there's nothing else to eat. Put that up. I need to be careful with that. Last time I tried to use it, it blown up between my feet. Twist my feet. My boss will allow me to, sometime allow me to kill a lot of zombies for this. That was mainly panic. This is a good place because no one can get behind me, and I can see them coming from all corners. I love this job. You need a hand? Like the pun? No? Screw you guys.
I am sad.
Why? Time to actually get off from, I don't know, roleplay I guess? I don't know. I don't know at this point. I seriously don't know at this point. Back off! I ain't dying from you! Ha! 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 Back off! Oh. I got this. Run. 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 No! I'm turning today! No! No! Yes!
I'm trying to get Dad.
Sorry for the background noise you guys hear. For any background noise you guys hear.
I've been getting this so I can get a PSN card, but now I have to make a choice.
Well then, make the choice.
That's thing. I don't want to make the choice.
You want?
I want to get Dad to help me with the PS4. That way I don't have to waste my money.
Well then, guys, friends and gals. Martina. Alright, well, back to what I was doing. It says here on my map, I have no map. What was I meant to do here? Oh, that felt nice. Trying to get all serious now. Well, and today is my day off. Oh, my day off weapon is gone. But anyways, they said I could work overtime. That was clearly a lie. They said I could work overtime if you want to on your day off. And some of them said you have no days off. People like these little I shot him in the face. Sometimes you run out of ammo, sometimes you don't. And sometimes you can make a difference. Any heads I cut off, they said any heads I cut off I'll be paid extra for any heads I cut off on my day off. My days off will be me killing some zombies. We'll make it to I'll make a second episode, I guess, if I want to. Oh, sorry there. I'm playing VR, don't you see that? You use their TV remote. Sorry there. Stream? I guess I need to take care of it.
Yeah.
In fact, this will be the end.